It's time for the second best show of the week, NXT. I'm joined by KK416.
Yes, sir.
And Mike from Wrestling Network, who actually watched part of NXT today.
Hello, Tom. We're yet to see if it's the second best show. Hopefully AEW impresses tomorrow, but that's tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's me. I know AEW is going to impress me more. It always does.
Yeah.
I mean, the card for tomorrow is stacked. So.
And they're going to smoke NXT. This was good, but AEW is going to be better.
I think so. We kicked off with a Force Count Anywhere match between Leon Ruff and Isaiah Scott. Scott managed to dominate quite a lot throughout the match. Ruff got a few comebacks here, but in the end of the day, Isaiah Scott picked up the victory. Really good match to kick off the show.
Yep.
I'd have to give it a solid 4 out of 5. Really good match.
I said 3.8.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I would have said this is a 5 out of 5 match. Wrestling doesn't get much better than this. Obviously, this was a timeless wrestling classic, and you're never gonna get better. I'm just joking. I didn't fucking watch this one. Didn't see it.
Yeah, the ending was pretty shocking because AJ Francis came out and he attacked Leon Ruff.
Yeah.
So it seems like Swerve Scott has his own crew with him now, has his own faction.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Scarlett's talking to Regal, and Johnny Gargano bursts in and it's like, we'll talk to you later. And then they asked her if her nails were real.
Clearly he wasn't talking about the nails, was he?
Well, he said if her nails are real, but probably not.
Yeah, they were talking about nails, but did you see where his eyes were going?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PG content.
That's a good thing about NXT. It's less PG than the normal shows.
Very true.
Until someone gets a rose shoved up their arse.
Yep. By Drew Gulak.
Feels like that's what Monday Night Raw does every week to everyone who tries to watch it.
They should do that to my eyes because I can't even watch that.
They should shove your eyes up your ass?
No, show her rose thorn in my eye so I don't have to watch Raw.
I think that'll be painful. More painful than watching this.
No. Raw's more painful.
Fair enough.
We then get Cameron Grimes in the squash match against Asher Hale. Well, obviously, Asher put up a bit of a fight. It wasn't a complete squash, but Cameron Grimes picked up the victory.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad match.
Yeah.
What'd you give it out of 5?
4.2?
4.2 for a squash match? Get lost.
Cameron Grimes is good though. Like, I just wish he'd get rid of the comedy kind of gimmick.
I just wish he'd get rid of the fucking off-putting chest hair.
I love it so much. Cameron Grimes is so good. We'll get into that later because I did see the segment. It was so good.
I watched him in other companies and like he was more serious.
I like his gimmick. He's basically a playboy millionaire, kind of like a mixture of Ted DiBiase and Shawn Michaels back in the day.
Yes.
I like Cameron Grimes.
He needs that North American title. Yeah.
Then Caden Cross and Casey. No, I'm going to pretend I can be asked to pronounce that name. They were in the back, and then Frankie Monet shows up and says, "You'll win the tag titles." And she's like, "I believe in you."
Yeah, it's Caden and Casey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have Cameron Grimes celebrate his victory, and Ever show up in their with their coffee mugs. They suggest that they party together, but Grimes is celebrating with 3 people: him, himself, and himself. He goes to the VIP room. That sentence doesn't make sense when you try and do it in their person, does it?
No.
No, it it's not. Yeah, so still being the cocky person. I like it though. It works for me.
Agreed.
Cameron Grimes.
Cameron Grimes.
We then get Grizzled and Veterans taking on Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher pick up the victory. It was an alright match. I think I only half paid attention through it, so...
The commentary was amazing. It was very good.
Better than that person on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
That new guy's really not good.
Wade Barrett is very good on the mic, I've noticed.
I don't mind Wade Barrett.
Fantastic. I tuned in at the end of this match.
Yeah, that's when you tuned in, wasn't it?
Yeah, was it Zach Gibson in the ring?
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, I remember Zach Gibson from WCPW. Hell of a deal.
Yeah.
And James Drake. They're now a tag team.
Liverpool's number one. I love
Yeah.
Zach Gibson, he's so good.
Yeah, he was. He was such a cunt. It was so good.
Yeah. That's why he was good though.
Yeah, he was. After the match, Johnny Gargano and Theory go back to the office. And he's like...
What did you guys give this match?
What?
What, the match?
Yeah, did we give a rating for this match?
No, we didn't. I didn't see it also.
I didn't pay attention, so I can't rate it.
I would say 3 out of 5. I mean, yeah, 3 out of 5.
I was half paying attention to it, so...
Yeah, Regal was backstage with Austin Theory and Gargano. He was saying
it turns out that Austin Theory will face Karrion Kross one-on-one next week because of Scarlett.
Yeah.
He's going to get eaten alive.
Yep.
Then Karrion Kross gets to the ring. He's like, I'm not going to wait here and let someone stab me in the back. I will leave Austin Theory unconscious. Kyle O'Reilly then comes out and starts talking like, I want to be the champion. Pete Dunne then comes out and like, I will be the champion. And Finn Balor comes out and says, I'll be the champion. And then they all kick the shit out of each other and Karrion Kross.
This segment was just...
This was great.
amazing.
9 out of 10. This segment was pure gold.
Everyone wants a piece of the champ. Like, you know, I think it should be a fatal 4-way.
I think it will end up being a fatal 4-way. Maybe even a ladder match attached to it.
Finn,
honestly, a ladder match will be so good. That would be like, especially if Adam Cole comes back, that would be like, do you remember the New Orleans ladder match? Takeover.
Oh, yeah, that was a great ladder match.
It'd be like that.
I think I gave 5 stars to that thing. Yeah, that would be great. But yeah, Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory stood tall after the big brawl.
Yeah.
We then get Seda Ramaria versus Sari.
Yeah, Saray versus Zeta Ramir.
Yeah. Sari won.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I say Saray because...
Saray. Sound like an American trying to say sorry, don't I? Sorry. But she won. I didn't pay attention to the match.
It was a good match. I would almost give it a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5, my bollocks. The main event was a 5 out of 5.
Zoe Stark and Tony Storm bumped into each other. And they were not happy with each other.
Things was getting heated.
We then get Jake Atlas facing L.A. Knight, who so far has been very, very good in NXT.
Yeah, I gave that match a 3 out of 5.
It was a solid match. Ali and I picked up the victory.
Yep.
LA Knight's great on the mic as well.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. I've watched him since he was in Impact.
Mm-hmm.
Eli Drake.
Yes.
And then Toni Storm said she's going to take Zoe Stark out.
Yeah, she's like, you don't deserve to be in the same ring as me.
Despite the fact she beat you.
What did you say, Tom?
So despite the fact Zoe beat you, Tony.
Exactly.
Then Santos Escobar came out, talked about the championship, and in the end, Santos Escobar is going to have a match
Next week
for the Cruiserweight Championship against Kushida.
Escobar versus Kushida.
Cruiserweight Championship next week.
Yep.
It's going to be a decent match. I just feel like Santos Escobar really needs to move on because it feels like he's been around the Cruiserweight Championship for like the last year and a half.
He's held it long enough. He does not need to win it again. Let Kushida have the run. Yep.
Then we have loads of talking segments, and Rachel Gonzalez threatens people, and then other people say they're going to beat her, and just filler stuff, really.
Yeah, pretty much Martinez said, Raquel, you intimidate everyone in the locker room, but you don't intimidate me. And then Raquel's response was, not yet.
Yeah. Then Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart saw Frankie's dog in the tank, and she said, oh, it's cute. And then they wonder why the dog took such a huge crap in the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we get to the main event.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, sorry. A limo arrives, has dollar signs on the hood. Ted DiBiase emerges from the limo. He tells Grimes not to rent a booth when you can buy the whole place. He tells Grimes that everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. I love the fact that Ted DiBiase is helping Cameron Grimes with this gimmick.
Yeah, I mean,
love
if
that
you're gonna use the man's gimmick, you might as well help him, you know.
Yeah. Mike, what did you think of the Ted DiBiase returning to the wrestling business?
Honestly, I think it's great. Like, Ted DiBiase must at least sort of think that Cameron Grimes has a future and has potential to be helping him like this.
Exactly.
So I'm excited to see where it goes. It's not going to be a match because Ted DiBiase is, what, like 70? But
yeah, definitely not going to be a match.
And I don't think his son is coming back to wrestling. He's pretty much done.
DiBiase Jr. versus Cameron Grimes would be quite good.
It could happen. I think WWE could convince Ted DiBiase Jr. to have a match on behalf of his dad.
How old is Ted DiBiase Jr. now? He's got to be at least 40.
Yeah, but he's happy with what he's doing now, which is being a family man.
Yeah.
The junior is... Well, he retired 4 years. He's 38 years old.
30.
Yeah, so close to 40 then.
He retired in 2017 to become a businessman.
Yeah. Ted DiBiase is 67.
Interesting.
Yep.
Alright, continuing, we have the main event of the evening. The Women's Tag Team Championships being defended against Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae in a street fight. What a match!
Jesus Christ. This has to be
so good.
This has to be it has to be included in match of the year for 20.
Oh yeah, 100%. At least just for WWE.
I'm happy, Candice, she finally won a title.
Yeah, Candice and Indy Hartwell won the championship, and now another weekly television gets its 5-star. Congratulations to all 4 women. You get a 5-star match.
Yeah, I honestly believe that this has been the best NXT episode since the end of 2020.
This has been really good.
Yeah.
Agreed. The main event was fantastic.
10 out of 10 for that main event.
You giving that a 10?
9, if I want to be specific, 9.9. But like that was really good.
Okay. I don't know what I'd give it. I'd probably give it. Yeah, I'd probably give it the same as Tom. 5 out of 5. Dude, that fucking senton off the top rope into the ladder was sick. Didn't break the ladder at all, but it was sick. The springboard moonsault onto the mini ladder, that looked fucking brutal. The table bump.
Yeah.
What?
I said they really put their bodies on the line.
Yeah, the scaffolding bump into the announce table, the elbow drop, springboard elbow drop onto the outside by Andy Hartwell. That was fucking class. Through the table.
There's
this was a really, really good match.
Tables, ladders, fire extinguisher, trash can even.
There was just so many bumps in this match that was crazy. There was the table set up in the corner of the ring on the turnbuckle.
So much.
The Alabama Slam.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
So hard to keep up.
Yeah, this match was fantastic. 5 out of 5. 100%.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I honestly can't think of a better NXT main event I've ever seen on a weekly show.
Especially when we're talking about women's division, like, you know, a better women's match. That, you know,
the only other women's match that has ever got a 5-star this year was Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker in an unsanctioned lights out match on St. Patrick's Day Slam for AEW. Because that match was, again, brutal and really, really good.
What about NXT?
There's one better for NXT.
The last time NXT got a 5-star match was when the women put on a War Games match last year.
Oh, wasn't that when Io Shirai did that thing with the trap? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
that match was fantastic. That's the last time NXT women got a match. I mean, Walter and Tommaso Ciampa got one, but
Weekly NXT, the last 5-star match that I gave weekly women's NXT, I think it was 2017, might have been 18. It was Asuka versus Nikki Cross in a women's championship match in a last woman standing.
The last time I gave a weekly one that's just overall, Andrade was on it. I think he faced Adam Cole on a weekly episode. And this was like 2018, 29. This was like 2018.
Yeah.
Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne for me was the last weekly.
Did they face on weekly television?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
What are we giving the whole show?
I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. The show was good.
I said 8.5.
I enjoyed it, just everything else was kind of alright. The main event was what gave it the big boost in ratings, in my opinion.
Had me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, the main event was great. So, start of match was great. The stuff in between was good, but I still think it wasn't. You know, I'll give it a solid 8. 8 out of 10.
There you go.
So you're giving it an 8, KK's giving it 8.5. I mean, fair to say I probably enjoyed it a little bit better than you. That was fucking hype. So I'll give it a 9.
Damn. It was probably the best NXT weekly show I've seen since before it came on USA Network.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was great.
Yep. Just need AW.
Yep. Tomorrow's competition, blood and guts.
Oh, it's going to be great.
We're probably not going to see guts, but I better see blood.
I bloody hope we see blood.
Yeah.
Where is it? It's got the card. Oh, damn it. Bury everything I post. I have no idea where I put it. I could have thought I copied it. Yeah, Blood and Guts is the. It's got some good stuff. It's got Kenny Omega and Michael Nakazawa versus John Moxley and Eddie Kingston. Not Cody Rhodes going against QT Marshall. A 4-way elimination tag team match. And obviously the titular Blood and Guts match.
Jurassic Park and Acclaimed and Varsity Blondes and SCU.
It's going to be good.
You could say Jurassic Park.
I think you meant to say Jurassic Express.
Yeah.
Overall, yeah, NXT was good. I think AEW is going to be better, but it's always a personal preference with me. I know what I like, and personally, I am just a massive fan.
All Elite.
Oh my god, I've just said Al Phantasmo is going to be on Impact Wrestling. I love Al Phantasmo, he's fantastic.
Right, we need to wrap up this fucking review now.
Yeah, because we're going on to, AEW and then other shows.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yes. Make sure you check out Dave at Crash Screen Productions, who was unfortunately not able to make it today. Check out KK, he'll be live streaming occasional stuff. Check out Wrestling Network, he may eventually come back to streaming again in life.
Maybe.
Yeah, wouldn't hold your breath. But yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll catch you later. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Bye-bye.